Hello guys, welcome to RC Technotrends. Today we are going to look at the utility classes of the java.util package. Under utility classes we are discussing about string tokenizer, BitSet, random, formatter and scanner. All these classes are utility classes. That means they are belongs to java.util package. Okay, so the first thing we are going to learn here is the string tokenizer. So what is meant by tokenizer, right? So it is going to break into the tokens are nothing but some parts of the string or some chunks itself. Okay, so the string is going to be it is going to be converted into tokens. Okay, and that converted tokens are going to be stored in somewhere else to access them. For example, if my string is going to contain a name Ravi, Chaitanya, K, okay, each is separated with a space. Okay, each is separated with space. Okay, then I need to convert this one into the chunks or tokens without having any problem. Okay, let me have one here. So I have a string here. Okay, the string is Ravi, Chaitanya, K, and I want to find out how many strings are there in my string total. Okay, how many words are there in my string. Okay, so for that purpose I need to how can I count this one actually? So I need to find out, I need to go through for example it is a string. Okay, then I need to convert it to character array, and then I need to find out whether the character at the index is a space or not. If it is space, then the word count will be incremented. Okay, or otherwise the word count will not be incremented. Okay, so and so on, so on, so on. I need to go through this entire string for once, and I need to find out whether there are any spaces in between, and then if there is a space I have encountered, then I need to increment the count of the word. But in Java I have a special class, utility class called string tokenizer. Okay, when this string tokenizer is here, okay, the string here I have is name. Okay, so n, so what I'm going to do is I am going to have the string tokenizer of n. Directly I can have like this. Then this string tokenizer class is going to convert each and every the whole string into words which are delimited by some delimiter, so the delimiter is here the space. I'm going to use here the delimiter, the space as the delimiter. If I'm going to have like this comma separated values, okay, so then I need to use the string tokenizer, and the default delimiter we are going to have for this string tokenizer is this space. But if there is one more, there is a special character like comma or semicolon or any other special character is there, then I need to mention it with a string value delim, the second constructor. And the third constructor is going to have here the string it is going to take the n, and the delimiter it is going to take, and whether you want to return a value to the user or not, then it is going to give us the return value. Okay, so like this we are going to have the constructors for the string tokenizer. Okay, and the string tokenizer is going to convert the entire string into the words or strings with a delimiter we have specified. So let us move on to the constructors. Okay, it has three constructors. The first constructor is going to take only string, as we have already seen, and the second constructor is going to take a delimiter which has been specified as a separator for our strings in the given string, words in the given string, and the third one it is going to return some boolean return value. Okay, if you have mentioned over there. Okay, and the methods which we have in the string tokenizer are, okay, instead of having like this, okay, we can move on to the directly Java P. Okay, Java P package. Okay, java.util. Okay, string tokenizer. Okay, so it is going to have the constructors. Okay, as we have seen, the 3 constructors are there, and 6 methods we have. The first method is has more tokens. Okay, and the second one, it is going to return as boolean value whether there are some more tokens to consider in our program, in our string. Okay, and the next token is going to give us the next token it has, and the next token with a string. Okay, and has more elements. Okay, if there are some more elements on the given constructor, okay, given string. Okay, then next element which is going to return boolean whether it is other object it is going to, and count tokens it has, and it is going to count the number of tokens it has. Okay, so let us move on to the example now. Okay, so the example we are going to have here is for the string tokenizer. Okay, so I'm saving it in my revision classes. Okay, okay, string tokenizer, okay, sorry, string tokenizer demo.java. Okay, so I need to import the java.util.star package. Okay, because it belongs to the java.util package. Okay, and the class name I should have here is string tokenizer demo. Okay, and I need to have a main method, and then I need to have a string str is equal to this, sorry, welcome to RC Techno Trends. Okay, and now I'm going to use a string tokenizer class. Okay, st is equal to new string tokenizer of str. Okay, and now I need to find out how many characters are there, how many words are there in my string tokenizer. Okay, so st dot count tokens, the last method I'm checking out. Okay, count tokens. Okay, right, now I'm going to execute this one. String tokenizer demo.java. Okay, and next I'm going to execute this one. How many words are there in my this one? Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 words are there, so let us check it out. 5, so there are 5 words. Okay, let us move on to the next one. So if I'm going to have like this, now whether the string tokenizer is going to tokenize the given string into the tokens or words, let us check it out. Okay, so Java string tokenizer demo.java, there is no errors at all, and find out how many words are there. Only one word, because there are no spaces in my whole string I have given over there. Okay, so for that, in such cases I need to mention the delimiter, okay, the separator for my strings to be tokenized. Okay, so let us check it out. Now it is going to get return 5. Okay, so when I'm going to have like this, is there any problem now? Let us check it out. Okay, so it has space and it has comma. Also it is only 5 because I have mentioned the comma as the separator. Now the words which are in my str, welcome. Okay, the first word. Second word is space 2. Third word is space RC. Fourth word is space techno. Fifth word is space trends. The space is to be taken as a string, okay, not it as a separator. Okay, then okay, if I am not going to mention like this also, okay, it is going to return only 5, but the difference here, the first word is welcome comma, second word is to comma, third word is RC comma, fourth word is techno comma, and the fifth word is trends. It is going to, okay, so like this I am going to have. And when I wanted to print these values, or when I want to use these values in my program, then I need to use a while loop. Okay, the while loop is going to take has, let us look here, what is that? Has more token. So has more tokens method. If there are some more tokens in my tokenizer, then I need to print the st dot next token. Okay, next token plus, okay, so plus slash t. Okay, now look here, welcome comma to comma RC comma techno comma trends, and here I have a 0 because there are no tokens, because I have retrieved all the tokens from my thing. Okay, and when I'm going to have like this, okay, because has more tokens, there are no more tokens in my program, in my string tokenizer, so the count tokens is 0. It is returning 0. Okay guys, so it is the not for the sake of storing the values, but it is to processing the given string. Okay, so when you have done with the usage of your string tokenizer in your program, then the string tokenizer is going to be having 0 tokens. Look here, the 0 is there in my program. Okay, let us have a right. Look, the length, the tokens which are available in my string tokenizer are 0. String tokenizer are 0. Okay, so because the 5 tokens of my string tokenizer has been read out and there are no elements tokens in my string tokenizer. Okay, so this is about the string tokenizer. If you wanted to perform some operations, okay, let me have a discussion about the real-time example here. Okay, I have a file, okay, which is going to contain details of the students, and the details have been separated by semicolon. Okay, here the separator is, the delimiter is semicolon. Okay, each and every details. Okay, for example, the first detail of my first student is Ravi Chaitanya semicolon is 28 semicolon male semicolon HNK semicolon 567 and so on like this. Okay, so I have like this. Okay, and when I have like this, okay, and I wanted to perform some operations on each. Okay, how you are going to find find out what is the first field, okay, and what is the second field, and what is the third field, and what is the fourth field, and so on. Okay, look here, I have a space in between in a single field. The name field has a space, Ravi space Chaitanya space K. Ravi space Chaitanya space K. Is this a single person name or 3 persons name? It is a single person name. So single person name has spaces. The system is going to think that this is a separate string and this is another separate string and this is another separate string. So in such cases we need to we need to perform the tokenization, perform the fields to be separated into different things. Then I'm going to take the file and I'm going to read the first line with the help of a file writer readline method. So it is going to return me whole string, and the string is going to be stored into the line 1. It is a string. Okay, and later this line 1 is going to be given to the string tokenizer, like line 1 comma, the separator here I need to use is semicolon, not any other, not space, not a comma, not any others. Okay, so you need to use here the separator is the field separator, the first field name, the second field age, the third field gender, the fourth field address, the fifth field total marks. Okay, so each and every field is going to be separated by semicolon, as we have seen already. Okay, so we need to mention here the separate delimiter here, and then this string tokenizer is going to contain the details of 4 fields, 4 different words. And next I can use name is equal to, okay, name is equal to st dot next token. So it is going to contain, the name, string name is going to contain the string name is going to contain the name of the student Ravi Chaitanya K. And next age is equal to st dot next token. So age is equal to 28, and you can convert it into integer later or there itself, integer dot percent of the second field, then st dot next token, and so on, and so on. So like this we can have the any separated value, any special character separated string is there in our program, then we can directly use string tokenizer to make them into different words. Okay, so this is the main usage of the string tokenizer. And when you are going to in the excel, okay, Microsoft Excel is going to contain a special file called CSV. Have you ever heard this one? The CSV is nothing but comma separated values, the comma separated values are nothing but, okay, so each and every field, each and every column in the Excel sheet is going to be separated with a comma, okay. So that is the CSV file, and there you need to use the delimiter as comma, okay. So this is the main importance of the string tokenizer class. This is a utility class which is available in Java to perform some operations on the strings, okay, right? So this is about the string tokenizer. Okay, the next topic we are going to discuss here is random class. As already we have seen, the random class is used to generate the pseudo random numbers in Java. Okay, so it is going to return us the random numbers. Okay, the random numbers in a given range. Okay, the range is nothing but it starts from the 0, which is going to be inclusive, and it ends with 1, not inclusive. Okay, it is going to exclude the one. Okay, so an instance of this class is thread safe. Okay, the instance of this class is, however, cryptographically is insecure. This class provides various method calls to generate different random data types such as float, double, int, and so on. Okay, it is going to have the different methods, okay, which are going to generate the different random data types. Okay, and the constructor we are going to have is, the first constructor is the default constructor, which is going to create a random generator. Okay, and the second one is which is going to take a parameter long seed, and the long seed we are going to give here is the value anything we want to be in between. Okay, and the methods it has. Okay, let us move on to the package here again. Okay, so the java p java dot util dot random, java dot util dot random. So it has some final that final are the final integers are there. Okay, final values are there. Okay, so it is going to implement the java.io.serializable interface. Okay, so that means it can be used for the serialization purpose. Okay, and when it is a serializable, okay, then we are going to have a serial version uid should be there, a final value, and some 3 string final variables are there. One is bad bone, one is bad range, one is bad size. And the constructors we have seen two. Okay, random default constructor and random with a long. Okay, and next one we are going to have so many are there, set seed, which is going to set the seed value. Okay, and the next of integer, next bytes, internal next long, internal next int, internal next double, next int, okay, next long, next boolean, next float, next double, next Gaussian, and so on are there. Okay, so we are going to look at how each is going to be used, or each is going to be used to generate the long random numbers. Okay, so let us move on to the program. Okay, so control S, random demo dot java. Okay, random demo.java. So I'm going to have a import java.util.star package. Okay, and the class name here I'm going to have is random demo. Okay, which is going to have a main method, and in which I'm going to have random, or a n is equal to new random. Okay, so this is what it is going to have. Okay, the default constructor I'm going to use here for the sake of having the generating the random numbers. Okay, so next I'm going to have here is, okay, so integer I is equal to int I. Okay, so while I equal to 0. Okay, so I less than 10. Okay, so in which I'm going to have an array, number array. Okay, so the number array I'm going to have here is int number array is equal to new int of, okay, sorry, what can I use here? Directly I can have, okay, so n of I is equal to random dot next int, and I plus plus. Okay, what I'm doing here, I am creating a random value. Okay, so otherwise, what I'm going to do here is I don't want to have this one. Okay, why should I need to change? Okay, system dot out dot println, okay, ran dot next int. Very nice, this will be fine. Okay, I plus plus. What I'm doing here, I'm generating that 10 random numbers over here. Okay, I'm generating 10 random numbers over here. Look, the next int is going to return an integer value. Okay, next int is going to return an integer value. So Java C random demo.java. Okay, and there are no errors up here. Okay, so it is going to have the 129613962 and so on, so on, so on. Okay, so it is going to return some random numbers to me. Random numbers to me. Okay, so right. Okay, so when I have mentioned here one integer 10. Okay, let us check it out what it is going to happen now. Look, there are some 10 random numbers which have been generated under 10. Under the value I have given 10, so it has in the range of 0 to 10 or 1 to 10. Okay, if I'm going to have, okay, so 20, and I'm going to have here the value I want to get the random numbers in the range from 0 to 100. So 0 to 100, 0 is inclusive and 100 is not inclusive, it is exclusive. That means 0 and 99, in between 0 and 99, 0 and 99, less than or equal to 0, less than or equal to 99, and greater than or equal to 0, it is going to generate the random numbers. Okay, so let us look here. Right, so 20 random numbers I have here, 20 random numbers I have here. Okay, the 20 numbers are this one, and these all are randomly generated numbers. Randomly generated number. There is a chance of having the same number to be generated for more than once. Look here, so the 38 is here. Okay, and 38 is here, and 38 is again here, and 38 is again here, because it has been generated randomly. It has been generated randomly. So this is about the random class. If you wanted to have next float, okay, then it is going to, let me check it out. What is the syntax for the next float? Okay, so the next float, which is not going to have any value over there. Okay, so Java C random demo.java. So this is 0 to 1, 0.769. So let us like to have into 100. It is 13.44, 56.05, and so on, so on, so on. So like this, I'm going to have the random numbers to be generated. Okay, so what are the other methods I have here? Do I have any other methods? Next int. Okay, and the next of integer, let us check it out what it is going to do. It is just like the previous one. Next integer, sorry, it doesn't have any. Okay, so let me check it out once. Next, it is protected. So when you have imported this one, then only you can use the next directly. Okay, so like this I can have the things over. Okay guys, so this is about the random class. When you want to generate some random numbers, okay, on the system one, then you need to use this random class. Okay, where I am going to use this random class. Okay, if I wanted to develop an application for generating a dice. What is a dice? A dice is going to have 6 faces. Okay, on each face it is going to have a number printed 1 to 6. Okay, 1 to 6, and when you have throws a dice once, okay, it is going to give a random number that may be in between 1 and 6. In such cases, you need to use this random. Okay, so this is actually this is not a clear, okay, but just for an example, I have given you this one. Okay, so next int of 6. Okay, so 20 times I'm throwing a dice here. Okay, and the dice is going to give us, okay, 0. So okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and I have mentioned, right, so I need to use this one. Right, first it has 6, next 1, next 4, next 2, next 6, 6 5 4 5 5 6 5, and again I have executed the same program. Okay, there is no same thing. Look here, it is 6 and now it is 3. 1 1 4 5 4 2 2 1 2 something something. It is different because it is generating the randomly, the numbers have been generating randomly. Okay, so this is about the random class which we have in our java.util package. Java.util package. So we will move on to the next topic. Okay, so BitSet class. Okay, so the BitSet class is a vector of bits. Okay, it is going to we have seen the vector class over in the last class. Okay, so this is going to implement the vector of bits. The BitSet grows automatically as more bits are needed, so it is a dynamic vector. Okay, so the BitSet class comes under java.util package. Okay, so the BitSet class extends the object class and provides an implementation of serializable and clonable interfaces. Okay, so why? Yeah, because it is going to be cloned. Okay, each component of BitSet contains at least one boolean value. Everything 0 and 1. Okay, it is going to have a bit. The contents of one BitSet may be changed by other BitSet using logical exclusive or operations. Okay, so it is going to, the contents of the BitSet may be changed by other BitSets. Okay, so the BitSets can be logically and operated and we can perform the logical exclusive or operations on the BitSets. The index of bits of BitSet class is represented by positive integers. Okay, so it doesn't have 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, just like an array. Okay, each element of bits contain either true or false value, only true or false boolean values. Initially all bits set to have the false value. Okay, and a bitset is not safe for a multi-threaded use without using external synchronization. You never use bitset for the multi-threaded operations without using an external synchronization operation. Okay, so the methods which we have in this bitset are the AND operator, okay, which is going to perform the logical AND operation of the target bitset. Okay, and the NOT operator, and NOT, okay, which is going to clear the entire bit in this bitset whose corresponding bit is set in the specified bitset. Okay, so cardinality, which is going to return the number of bits set to true in the bitset. Okay, boolean equals, it is going to compare the current object with the specified object. Okay, and a flip, it is going to set the bit to be complement of the bit. Okay, at the specified index. Okay, and a boolean get, it is going to return the bit value of the specified index. Okay, and OR, logical OR operation to be done on the target bit set. Okay, so let us check it out. And what are the other methods we have in this BitSet class? Okay, so BitSet capital B and capital S. Okay, so these all are the methods we have in our BitSet. And the BitSet is going to contain two constructors. One is a BitSet random default constructor, and the second one is a int. It is going to take a pin parameter, int as a parameter. Okay, and a value of methods are there, and a 2-byte array, 2-line array, and we have seen already flip. Okay, and we have seen already clear and get and and operator, or operator, XOR operator, and not operator, okay, and size it is going to return, and so on, so on, so on. Okay, let us have a look over the BitSet class. Okay, so let me go for an example here. So BitSet demo dot java. Okay, so I need to import java.util.package. Okay, and public class BitSet demo. Okay, and a main method. Okay, and now I need to have a BitSet b1 is equal to new BitSet, okay, default constructor. Okay, and I need to have the second BitSet also. Okay, b2. Now b1 dot set of 10, b1 dot set of 20. So just like a vector class. Okay, I can use the set method to be inserted into my bit set. Okay, so b1 dot set of 30. Okay, and println b1. Let us check it out what it is going to give us. Java C bitset demo.java. Okay, and Java bitset demo. Okay, so it has 3 values. It is a set. Okay, it is a set, not a array, and it is going to be incremented on its own. It is its own. Okay, so the randomly incremented set we are going to use for the bit set. Okay, so how could I know that this is a set? Because it has been given in between curly braces. If it is an array, then it is going to be given in square braces. Okay, so all right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one more same kind of the things. Okay, b2, 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 and 40, 50, 60. Okay, b1 dot set of 40. Okay, and b1 dot set of 20. Okay, and now what I'm doing here is I am performing println b1 dot and operator on b2. b1 dot and of b2. Now the b2 here. Okay, now what will be my output? Okay, what will be my output? Let us check it out. Okay, so okay, let me 1 second. Sorry, it is not returning any value, but it is going to store the value into b1. Okay, now look, the b1, now b1 has 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, and b2 has 20, 40, 50, 60, and the common for b1 and b2 are 20, 40. Now b1 is 20, 40 only, not 10, 20, 30, 40. The bit positions of the b1 has been changed, altered by the b1 and b2. Okay, and when I'm going to have b1 or, then it is going to, the b1 is going to contain the or operation on the b1 and b2. Okay, the b1 here I have is 10, 20, 30, 40, and the b2 I have is 20, 40, 50, 60, and B1 now becomes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. The 20 and 40 have been taken only once. Okay, so it is the OR operation. Okay, and I'm going to have one more operation called XOR operation. Okay, so the 10, 20, 30, 40 of B1 and 20, 40, 50, 60 of B2. Now B1 becomes 10, 30, 50, 60. The 20 and 40 have been removed from the bit set B1. Okay, so B1 and B2 because they are common in both. Okay, so then it has been removed. Is that clear? Okay, so like this I can use the bit set for performing some operations on the bits based on the bits of the given values. Okay, so this is about the bit set. Okay, it belongs to a java.util package, so it is a utility. To the next. Okay guys, let us move on to the next topic. Okay, so the next topic we are going to have is a formatter class. Okay, as the name suggests, it is a formatter class, so formats something. Okay, so the something is nothing but it is going to contain the common formats for numeric, string, data time, or local specific output. Okay, so for example, if I wanted to have the time in the local format, then the date will be taken. Okay, in India, we are going to write like this: dd followed by followed by yyyy. But it is in India. Okay, but in USA, okay, they are going to write dd-yyyy. Okay, so this is the main thing we need to consider. So when you are creating an application, for India purpose, then you need to consider the date should be in the form of dd and date followed by month followed by year. Okay, if you are going to write like this, okay, so for example, I came from America, just assume that. Okay, just assume that. Okay, so there I have a common thing I have used is for the date, writing date is first they are going to write the month, so I have written 03, okay, and 01 and 2020. Okay, but in India, they are going to think that this is of 3rd January. But according to me, it is 1st March. Okay, because in America, they are going to write 1st month. Okay, if it is, okay, like this, 22nd, then there is no problem. We can easily find out that 22nd is the date and 3 is the month. But the date is below 12, that means 01. Okay, then we are going to confuse that whether it is January or 1st January, or it is a date, as whether it is a month or it is a date. Okay, so this is the main problem we are going to face. So the Java is going to provide us with the formatter class, which is going to make us to use a format to print the numeric values, strings, or date data or time data, which is local specific output. And the following the important points we need to remember is the first one: formatters are not necessarily safe for multi-threaded accessing. Okay, you never use the formatter for performing multi-threaded operations, and thread safety is optional and is the responsibility of users of methods in this class. So it is whole and sole responsibility of the developers or users who are going to use them in the multi-threaded environment. Okay, so the constructors we are here, there are so many constructors. Let us move on to the Java P package. Okay, CLS. So Java P, java.util.formatter. Okay, so which is going to have so many methods are there. Okay, the constructors are mainly there are so many constructors are there. Okay, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 constructors are there. All these constructors are of different streams. Okay, the default constructor, which is going to take the formatter for the purpose of the performing operations on the direct class itself, and which is going to have appendable and locally and appendable comma locally, and the string we can have. Okay, and the string comma string. Okay, which is going to have the file name. Okay, and a string comma locally. Okay, and file. Okay, print stream, output stream, output stream, and so on. Let us have, so the file we can have here. Okay, and the file comma csn. Okay, so what kind of the thing you need to mention there, the format you need to mention over there for the file, reading the data for the writing onto the file. Okay, and file comma csn comma locally, which locality you want. Okay, there are like I can have the locally like this. Okay, so locally .us. Okay, so like this I can write over there. Okay, for the sake of having the mentioning the locality of the program we are writing over there. Okay, and the file name we can mention directly, right? So this is about the constructors we have, and the methods we are having here. We need to discuss only about the two. The first one is format, and the second one is format also. Okay, which is going to have the locally first, and then format, then arguments, and string format comma object arguments. Okay, we have already seen this formatter in the previous class. Okay, when we have discussed about the something like in the last class we have discussed about the calendar, I think so. Okay, there we have used this format method. Okay, so there we have used some having the purpose. Okay, reading data from the user and displaying onto the string over there, and then we have to mention the first parameter to be taken at the position, and then we need to mention the we need to specify the space, these many spaces over there, and then and to perform like that we can mention the format over here. So this is about the formatter class, and we will look at the example in the next class. Okay guys, so right, so today we have learned the utility classes. Okay, the utility classes we have learned today are the StringTokenizer class, BitSet, random, and a formatter. And we have left with the formatter example and a scanner class with an example. This will be this will be discussed in the next class. Okay, thank you very much, guys. So the formatter class, the name itself, the name saying itself. Okay, so which is going to formats the given data to be printed onto the output screen or output screen on a specific format. Okay, so this the points we need to discuss, we need to remember about the formatter class is the formatters which we are going to use are not safe for multi-threaded accessing. Okay, and the thread safety is optional and is responsibility of the users of methods in this class. Okay, so this formatter class is going to contain some constructors. Already we have discussed about these constructors. Okay, and today we are going to learn the methods and how we are going to use them. Okay, so the formatter class are going to contain only two methods. We need to discuss only about two methods. The two methods are nothing but only one method with different parameters. The first method is the format with the locale what we want to make. Okay, so we can make the localization of the format. Okay, so if I wanted to display the time or date in the format of US, okay, then I need to use the locality of the format where it has to use with the help of a local object. Okay, and the string format. Okay, how it should be. Okay, and the third one, what are the arguments it should have. Okay, the arguments are sometimes it may be used for giving the output to be printed onto the screen. Okay, and this format method, this format class we have seen in console class already. Okay, and there we have used one percentage symbol. Okay, so the formatter specifiers for general character and numeric types are applied according to the following syntax. Okay, so it is going to have Okay, so let me go for the format of a in output screen. Okay, so I have a name of the user to display. Okay, and age followed by address. Okay, so when I have used system.out.println, okay, then name comma, okay, name plus comma space plus age and plus address. Okay, so I have used it like this. Okay, then what it is going to have, it is going to print the name followed by comma space age comma space address. Okay, but I have around 35 lines of output to be displayed onto the screen. Okay, to be displayed onto the screen. Then I need to use this same syntax, the same line for 35 times. But what I am going to do is I am going to use the formatter class. Okay, formatter class with a method called format. Okay, or I'm going to have a object. Okay, and there I'm going to mention some of format. Okay, the format I'm going to mention. Okay, and then that format is going to contain %1 is the first parameter I'm going to give for that one. Okay, followed by okay percentile comma, okay, sorry, $1, okay, and percentile 2, okay, and $2 comma percentile 3 comma $3, and so on I'm going to give. Okay, so this is here, this percentile is for mentioning the argument index. Okay, what are the argument you have given here? Okay, followed by dollar. The dollar is going to mention what kind of the format you want to specify, whether it is general or character or numeric type. Okay, followed by flags, if you have any flags. Okay, like the flags we are going to discuss in the next one. Okay, the arguments actually. Okay, and the width. Okay, how much width you need to have, and the dot precision. Okay, if you are going to have a if you are going to formatting some like double or float values, then you need to mention precision, and then conversion, whether you have to make it as a time or date or string or spaces or any other. Okay, so like that you can have the syntax. Okay, and here the formats we are going to have here, dollar percentile s, which is going to either capital S or small s, which is going to specify a string. Okay, and percentile x, which is going to display which is going to specify the hexadecimal integer, and O for octal integer, D for decimal integer, C for character. Okay, and T for time and date, and N is going to insert a new line character. It is not /n, it is percentile n, and percentile b or small b, which is going to have the boolean value, and a and small a, which is going to floating point hexadecimal, and percentile f is going to decimal floating point. Okay, 0.5 f, percentile 0.5 f, it is going to decimal floating point number. Okay, and here we have some examples over here. Okay, so now we are going to look at how to display the time and date. Okay, display the time and date. Formatter f is equal to new formatter. Okay, and f dot format of okay, so the format I'm going to take here. Okay, so percentile Yeah. Okay. So I need to have the formatting of the time. So the formatting of time can be done with the help of a capital T or small t, which is percentile. Okay. So let me have the percentile 1 first. Okay. The 1 is nothing but the parameter which I wanted to take, the argument which I have wanted to take from. Okay. And next dollar t. Okay. T is nothing but it is time. Okay, followed by e is nothing but the date I want to print. Okay, space or hyphen. Okay, or space, let me have space. Okay, percentile 2. Okay, dollar t, the same time I wanted to print. And now this is the date, followed by I need to have a month, either capital B or small b. Okay, followed by percentile 3 dollar t. So the third parameter should be an year value, okay, which is capital Y. Okay, and now followed by I need to specify the arguments. Look here, the second parameter is argument. So the argument here I am going to have is a calendar argument, get instance. So that is nothing but, so it is going to get the current date and time from the calendar class, as we have already seen in the class. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'm taking the calendar.getInstance as a parameter arguments, okay, which is going to print me with so many things. Okay, and now I'm going to take the first parameter as from the, I want to print the time only in the form of date. Okay, and followed by month. Okay, followed by I'm going to have a comma. Okay, and the third parameter should be an year value. Okay, let us check it out. System.out.println f. Okay, now we are going to look at, no errors there, and here, sorry, so let me have this one. Sorry, I need to mention only the first parameter, not the second and third. Only one parameter here I have. Okay, so look, 12 April 2020. So I have here the date followed by month, comma 2020. Can I use the small b here? Yes, I can. I think so. Okay, let us check it out. Java C formatter. Okay, so look what is the difference over here. Okay, so 12 April comma 2020, when I have it is capital B, and when it is small b, 12 followed by APR comma 2020. So like this I can have the capital B and small b, and let me have small y here. Let us check it out. Okay, so there is no error at all. Okay, and it is only 20, the last two characters, divided by 100. Divided by 100, we are going to get 20. Okay, and 12 April 20. Can I have a capital E here? Right, let us check it out. No, there is no capital E here. I have only small a to print the date. Small a to print the date, but I can have capital B or small b. Okay, capital Y or small y to print my date. Okay, and now let me have a percentile 1 dollar t followed by c. Let us check it out. What is TC? Okay, so Java C followed by, okay, and now this is going to have Sunday, April 12, 11:59, 14 IST 2020. So it is, the C is going to print whole date and the time of the given instance. Okay, and when I'm going to have small d, let us check it out. As it is going to give us the 12. So it is going to give us the 12. So 12 is nothing but D and E both are same. Okay, and when I'm going to have small h here, okay, so H as well as B both are same. H and B both are same. But the H is nothing but here small b equivalent. Small b equivalent. Okay, so like this, I can have the different types of the formatting of the things. Okay, and now we are going to look at the local A class. Okay, the local class is nothing but it is going to give us the local format. Okay, so for example, can I have here one thing like this? Let us check it out. Just we can have localate.us. Okay, so here it is nothing but the locality of the US. Okay, so there is nothing wrong with this one. Okay, there is nothing improvement in this one. Okay, which is going to give us the same output because we have given some format to print over there, some format to print over there. But the thing is, we need to until that means we don't want to mention the time and format, all these things. Okay, then we need to use the locality. Okay, and for the India, okay, so here I can have the different types of the localities. Okay, let me have once. Okay, so locale.us, it is USA locality. Locale.France, it is France locality. Okay, locale.Germany. Okay, so it belongs to the Germany. But what about the India? Can I have like this locale.in? No, I can't use this one. This is wrong. Okay, because the locality of India is not having anything like this. Okay, so what we need to do is locale INDIA is equal to new local. Okay, so EN. So we belongs to English. Okay, we don't have our language has been recognized in the total level. So we are going to use this one. So now this India is going to be a locality for our India. Locality for our India, and the new locale en comma en. Then I can use the f dot format of India instead of locale.in. Local.in, I'm going to have the things like this. Okay, so let me have here. So local India is equal to new local of en comma in. Okay, and in my format A, now I'm going to have the next type of the format method. Okay, so here 12 April 2020 it is going to have. Okay, and class. Okay, so this is about the formatter class from the java.util package, which is a utility class, which is okay. So to print the time, okay, I can directly use like this %1 $t followed by R. Okay, so this R is nothing but, let me show you. So this R is which is going to take in the form of 12-hour format. Small r is going to take in 12-hour format. Okay, so when you want to have this in 24-hour format, then you need to use capital R. Okay, so then it is going to have like this 1206 directly without having any seconds also. Okay, capital R is going to have the without having the capital R. And if you want to have the seconds also, then you need to use, okay, then you need to use capital T. Okay, right, let me show you. which is going to have the seconds, but in the 24 hours format, not in the 12-hour format. Okay, so let me once annotate me the things which we have discussed now. Okay, so about the time and date only. Okay, about the time and date only. So percentile t is going to have the time or date, to print the time or date here. Okay, so when I wanted to have the time in 24-hour format, okay, but like HH colon MM colon SS colon, okay, like this. And when I wanted to have only the 24-hour format in the format of HHMM, okay, and when I want to have, sorry, capital R and small r, which is going to take the 12-hour format, 12-hour format in the form of HHMM SS followed by AM or PM. Okay, and next we have seen E for date. Okay, and D also is for date, and H, B or capital B, which is going to have the month, okay, in the form of full name or small name respectively. Okay, H is for month in the form of small letters. Okay, and Y, which is going to have the year modulus by 100. Okay, and capital Y is going to have year directly. Okay, these are the things we have seen today. These are the things we have seen today. Let us move on to the next topic. Okay, so the next topic we have here is, I don't have anything here. Okay, so I have closed this one, but we have here a class called scanner class. So in the utility classes, we have seen the string tokenizer, BitSet, random, formatter, and today we are going to learn about the scanner, as we have already seen. Okay, the scanner class is for, I'm directly going to take the help of the Java P package. So Java P java.util.scanner. Okay, so this scanner, the name itself saying scanning. Okay, so it is going to scan the data from the input stream, so which is going to implement the iterator. Okay, so and along with the closable. Okay, so the scanner is going to have a input stream, we need to mention there. Okay, and then it is going to throw an IO exception if you possible. Okay, so next it is going to have some methods called has next. Okay, and next line, next int, next boolean. Okay, next short, next long, next float, next double, all these things. Okay, so let us check it out what it is going to have. Okay, so I'm going to save this one as scanner demo.java. Okay, so import java.util.star package. Okay, so public class scanner demo. Okay, so main method, and here I'm going to have the scanner class. Scanner input is equal to new scanner of system.in. Okay, so now I need to read string name, okay, followed by address, okay, int id followed by age, okay, and double aggregate. Okay, so percentage. Okay, so all these things I need to read it from the user and I need to display them. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take name is equal to input dot next. Okay, and address is equal to input dot next. Okay, and id is equal to input dot next int. Okay, age is equal to input dot next int. Okay, so PERC is equal to input dot next double. Okay, so as we have seen, so for the string values, I have used the method directly next, and for the integer values I have a method called next int. So the next int is going to read the integer value directly. It is going to process the input and it is going to store it into directly into this one. And when we have discussed about the buffered reader, okay, so there I need to have, okay, some like next, let's just assume that there is a next. Okay, so only next is there, only next method is there, for example. Okay, only one method is there. Okay, only one method to read in different data types. In buffer reader, only one method to read in different data types. But in the scanner class, this is a buffer reader, is a buffer reader or buffered input stream, okay, or any others. Okay, we have seen in the IO streams. Okay, there we need to have, we doesn't have any processor stream. Okay, we have only the filter stream. We don't have either data stream or character stream we have, and which is a data stream. Okay, so but here we have the processing stream, that is scanner. Okay, which is going to have the different methods for reading the different value, different data types. Okay, so now we are going to have the name followed by address followed by, okay, ID followed by age followed by percentage. Okay, so when I have like this, okay, it is going to display the values over there. Java C scanner demo dot java. Okay, and now Java scanner demo, which is going to ask us to enter the names. Okay, so Ravi, enter. Warangal, enter. Okay, ID 536. Okay, and age 28. Okay, and the percentage 78.89. Okay, so it is going to read in and display the things. Okay, and when I want to have the like this, I can have the scanner class to read in. Okay, and when I wanted to read a line with spaces, a value with spaces, then I need to use the next line method. Let us check it out. Okay, scanner demo. So Ravi, Chaitanya, okay, Warangal, okay, 536, okay, 28, okay, 78.89. So it is going to read in the character values with spaces also. When I want to read, then I need to use a method called next line. Next line. So like this, I can have the scanner class. Like this, I can have the scanner class. Okay, guys. So this is about the utility classes of the Java programming language, and which belongs to the java.util package.